Hello and welcome back. Hopefully you had a nice break. We're now on to the second map. It's going to be Nuke, Newhappy versus the Mongols here in the ESL Challenger Atlanta Asia Close Qualifiers.
Yeah, this is going to be, it's for all the marbles right now. Newhappy, they have to hold strong, starting on the CT side pistol, and right now off to a pretty decent start. However, this is exactly what happened last time on Overpass, and there won't be a replication of history. This time, Newhappy, they get the openers, and they're able to seal the deal.
Yeah, and if you are just joining us, I will repeat it. The UI is bugged. It seems like the update that Valve brought out last night have made, you know, things a little bit more difficult, which is to be expected. Blitz, who is listed as number 5 on Newhappy, is actually part of Mongols. So just bear with us. They are for 5v5. Let's move on to the second round here. It's going to be pistols from Mongols plus a couple of Mac 10s as well. Oh, down they go. So this is going to be a good drop for them. 2X is going to have to back off. He's done an initial bit of damage. It's going to be the Mac 10 from 910 and turning around. Doesn't get the kill though. Instead, Nightmare doesn't actually get dropped, or, well, it's fine.
Fantastic trade from Mzinho, and bit of a difficulty opening that double door. They will finally get through, and
he got a knife kill.
But
Senzu stabbed. Yeah.
Senzu got a knife kill? Well, I don't know where that's come from, but okay, we take that. Senzu already injecting $1,400 into his bank account, and potentially more because it's going to look like a round win. Blitz bangs one with the deagle, goes for a second, gets a dink onto 2-2, but is actually through the wall, so down to 15 HP. Mzinho will finish off the job, and Senzu adds another to his tally. That's a great round, great trade, and the Mongols, well, they get a knife kill, so Senzu could also get an AWP out for 9-10 if he chooses to do so, replicating how quickly they got the AWP out on Overpass.
Yeah, I hope they don't. I really, yeah, okay, they're not going to.
Yeah, I was more like, it could.
It could. Please don't. So the knife kill happened at the bottom of vents, and Senzu had, I think, yeah, he had sub 10 HP. And he still managed to get that knife kill. That is...
Was he on vent and the guy came down vent?
Yeah.
Love it.
That's what it looked like anyway from the minimap.
That's one way to start off your crusade on Nuke. And there's also going to be, look at this from Newhappy. So Mongols have thrown default triple smokes outside, or double is, I think it is now. And look at the rotation. They've already sent 2-2 and Blitz down. However, as much as I'm not a fan of this over rotation, because they've completely left the A bomb site, it might actually be to their benefit, as there are 2 players manning their way down. But what is something to look at is the bomb hasn't followed them. I'm not sure if that's going to be a committal, and I'm not sure if they're going to actually maybe move themselves over towards main or wrap around outside. And right now, it does seem like it's going to be a wrap around outside, especially with mini smoke and a smoke under heaven.
Yeah, good clearance here from Senzu. Very young, very new player coming through. Looked to make his mark on the scene. Getting some initial damage, but no kill immediately. And unfortunately for him, Tiger puts a bullet in his skull. Puts an end to his rotation there. That's a, you know, potential AK for them to pick up, but I don't think they'll go for it. They need to get down to this site. Blitz. Dropped by 2-2. Trade does come through, but the damage is done.
They're not expect him. They're not going to expect the player in vent. And he will release himself. Spine, lovely frag, keeps them in that driving seat. 2 versus 3. However, with such low HP and Techno in the back lines, this could have been a round going their favor, but Spine tucks himself back towards Ven, drops the bomb, and Techno has no time. Newhappy convert on their force buy.
Really good round from Newhappy there. A little bit of a surprise, but Tiger starting off with the bang. That Hwandi got over towards Senzu really was the start of the end there for Mongols, and obviously the player who was in vents was able to just sneak around and be a problem child. It was fine, right? I'm right saying, yeah. He was able to really just get that first kill with the 5-7, turn around, able to find that second kill, deny the bomb from going up to the A site. That was, yeah, overall good rounds. Excited for Newhappy to be getting 2 rounds on the board, which is all they got in the previous one, which was Overpass, which was 13-2 in favor of Mongols. It was Newhappy's map pick too.
Yeah, I mean, as well, even though this is probably the best counter pick for Mongols, as Newhappy normally insta-ban this map. This isn't the best map either for Mongols. Like, they really haven't had that great success. And when Newhappy played at the start of the year, like, you know, decent against Reatim, decent against Clutch, another Mongolian squad. So there is a world where we could, and actually the Clutch team was with 9-10. So there's a world, there's a way. But it's going to be a very uphill battle. And now with the rifles back out for Mongols force by, that's a superb opener. They do the outside smokes again. They dive down towards that B bomb site. Senzu left on a lurk outside, succeeds, prevails with a frag, and Techno is going to add another one to his tally. Really good lurks being initiated everywhere. And as soon as Tutu does at least get some sort of revenge, it's gonna be that save. You can see him and Tiger, they're already not even playing with the idea and playing with the possibility of going for that defuse. It's going to be a very early back and forth continuing, and now it's just about how many players can survive. Tutu loses the opportunity to eliminate Senzu on low HP, and now it's about can he survive. On 26 HP, he is playing with fire swinging out, and well, fortune favors the brave. He's going to be bold enough to take that fight, but unfortunately, on his second time, it's a little bit too much to ask for. However, good enough damage onto Senzu, so he does get away with 2 frags.
Oof. Excited to see if he's going to be able to get some more quad kills like he did in the last map, mate. Is that an AWP that was dropped there? No. Right. Just an AK. No AWP yet. 9-10 hasn't got quite enough money in the bank to invest into that yet. Go to the 5th round. Some default smoke's going to be coming out over towards the outside position. Smoke in towards that squeaky position as well. Nade's going to be coming through spine. He's going to get dropped down. He's going to make sure that his his opposition aren't going to be able to push down. Liang with the Max 7 going to be playing close and personal. Just how you like it, but unfortunately, the shotgun doesn't quite get the kill. The pellets don't land. 25 HP left on Techno. Tutu going to be coming in for the backstab in towards A main. This could work out. Spine. It's in. He's a little vent goblin at the moment. Spine from above, maybe. I'll actually Tutu. Oh my god, coming through. Techno going to be able to find the trade-off. Perfect timing. 2x, unable to really accomplish anything in that situation. Now Tutu outside. Tiger 2. Can they find this clutch?
I don't know. I think it's going to be, honestly, a save coming through, and now accentuated by the fact that Tutu's fallen. Tiger clutching onto the M4 for dear life. It's going to be a gentleman's agreement to bite. I was going to say they're going to let him save, but no, they are hunting him down. 9-10 on Silo. He's going to spot him out. 16 HP. Mzinho, very close. And that's finally the Force by Wars ending, not allowing anyone from Newhappy to survive. And the Mongols on a good trajectory upwards now.
Alright. No, it's just about building a little bit of bank for Mongols. Obviously got a solid buy here. 9-10 with the mag.
I rate the rush A.
Oh, just, you know, rushing in. Should work out. 9-10. Should be able to farm up some extra cash here. 2 kills is all we get, but should be enough. Extra $1,200. That'll cover the cost of the gun. Not the armor, but that will land him on 6k, which means the AWP should be coming out.
Yeah, I said this yesterday, when you got the Mac 10 in these scenarios, you don't really... Yeah, like, you don't particularly want... You don't want to be saving that Mac 10 into the next round. You want to be dying and bringing out a primary rifle like the AWP. You're also getting some extra bucks, so it's going to warrant that. And now we go on to the first gun round. Unfortunately for Newhappy, I think they're absent of an AWP, and they've got some interesting weaponry being brought up. Liang with the XM, the alligator gun, looking to go snap, snap, and it might be in the perfect position. However, a Molotov is going to sail onto his position momentarily. And it looks like outside smokes to force Tiger down. They've conditioned the play when if they throw outside smokes, you've got to be scared of someone going down. And now, as they've thinned out the rotations in the defense, they'll be looking to target this A bomb side. They only have 2 players here. And as the smoke fades towards door, the execute comes in.
Oh, secondary flash going to be working out fantastically, but fully blind. Spine's able to find 2, no problem. USB in hand, but 910 going to be pushing through with the AWP, going to be able to find a kill 2x from above. Heaven finds the kills, looking to try and find the final one, but it gets stolen away by Tiger. He closes his jaws and able to find that kill. Can't quite pick up the AWP in time though.
I do not understand how Spine gets 2 kills there. He's so blind, and he gets traded by the AWP of all weapons. Such a scrappy round for the Mongols. They don't dispatch of Liang quick enough, and it takes the attention away from the players that are entering in, trying to eliminate Spine. I think they might have thought they'd killed him because he survived on 10 HP. They just stopped shooting at him. And 910 almost actually clutches up the whole round with the orb. Swinging in, puts it back to 2v2, but unfortunately misses his shot onto the Heaven player. And now we go on to... It's still a full buy, a little bit less with some Galils and some SMGs on either side. However, there's already a fantastic opener from Senzu, and this time with the outside smokes, they're going to wrap around towards Mini. Blitz doubles down, but unfortunately, Liang, good trade, puts it into a 3 versus 4, and with that equalizer from Tiger, back to a 3 versus 3. But look at the Mongols, completely sporadic everywhere, no one in any sort of unity.
Yeah, they need to slow things down. Or maybe just wait for Senzu to make a little bit of a change here. I'm interested to hear this, because there are actually new sounds for the metal grid, like he's on, and the railings as well. So I'm interested to hear if he does actually make any sound. He's not like he's not through the CT vent. He gets the kill and goes down. Now there you go. They're going to be able to collapse onto this side together. Bomb's going to get planted for the A main position, as well as Squeaky. Tiger going to be coming in from below. Senzu misses him, but he's still going to be holding on to this position. Changing up slightly. His head is so close to being tapped. Nade going to be landing perfectly as well. Might just allow him to enter up, and that's exactly what happens. Tiger proving how versatile he can be in these situations. 910, AWP, Techno, Galil. Quebec's going to be coming through A main at the moment. They're going to be making a good pass over this front, but it doesn't quite work out because Techno was able to find the kill.
Yeah, it's backstabs upon backstabs upon backstabs. I'm not quite sure what happened on Senzu and Heaven, and the nade clouded his vision temporarily, and that did enable some element of success for Newhappy. However, it's straight back to an eco. They find their success, and now it's hitting the rock hard bottom. They're going to be just basically full eco. I think they've got a few splatters of armor here and there, but overall it's just going to be Deagle's 5-7 CZs, and that's it. No piece of armor, and with a full buyout on the Mongol side, they'll be looking to garner 6. However, a fantastic beginning from Spine. He's going to pick himself up a Galil, but I'm not sure what he's going to drop over to Liang. But unfortunately, no armor doesn't give anyone that sort of oomph that you'd be scared of, and Liang will actually instantly be killed. But bit of maybe over-aggression that's unnecessary from Mzinho, because it will still leave them in a 3 versus 4, the Mongols.
910. Pulling out his Glock is going to be in a lot of trouble. The 5-7 tears him apart and he dies without having any effect on the round. Senzu, meanwhile, does find one on Tiger. But this shouldn't even be in this situation. This is kind of ridiculous. Senzu, do not die like that. Stays alive for now. His teammate's going to have to carry a lot of... Never mind. A single tap. Blitz is gone. Senzu has been heard. He checks his gun. Bad habit. Get out of it. Peeking on in. This should be Spine. Finding this quick tap. They know where. Pushing for the bomb! Oh my god.
Ooh. That was a world. That was a world. But what a round from Spine there to get his first frag and then also end it off. Lovely from the whole squad. And Newhappy, I said that was a round they were destined to lose because they were. They had no armor. They had pistols. And Mongols, were you eco 2'd? Because you're going to be down on the eco now. It's a force buy, double eco. They've got Tech 9s. They're scrambling at the bottom of the barrel. If Newhappy win this, they're going to be sailing towards a 6 and looking like they might actually be able to win out this half. For the first time, though, in this half, the Mongols will be heading over towards ramp. There's only going to be 2x here, with no one really in quick rotation.
2x is going to get given a... Oh my god! He did not mean to use that molly like that, but it still works out either way. 2-2 able to defend. The AWP player there. Bang, going to be holding this off angle as well. Little cubby here, peeking on in. Might spot out 9-10. Push on out, able to find 2 kills here fairly easily versus these pistol players. Now it's just about cleaning up the last 2. 9-10 finds 1, but that is it. And able to find 4 kills. 2-2 on 1. Fairly good going. A little bit of an update from the other game. Atox ended up losing on Anubis to Tyloo 13-11. It was super close. A lot closer than a lot of people expected. Next map for that will be Vertigo. And obviously, we're currently focusing on Newhappy versus TheMongolz, which is seemingly to turn out into being a little bit more of a competitive map this time around.
Yeah, it's a little bit more competitive. However, it's under the claws of Mongols on the T side. So I think this should have been a half that Mongols were doing a little bit better in, because when it was 5-3, they shouldn't have lost that eco. And so they're going to be scraping together 6 at a max. And that is a little bit unfortunate. This is a round where they want to be just trying to get the bomb down. That's the end of the game. Doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Don't even get a single frag. So it is flawless, and the money isn't necessarily a priority for Newhappy right now, as we do go into the final round of the half, and they were more than equipped to repurchase into anything. But for the Mongols now, it's not a must-win round, but I think seeing how the trajectory of this first was going, they would have loved to be getting a 7-5 half themselves. They're going to have to settle for a 6-6, and at the worst, they're going to have to be coming back from a 5-7 deficit. But on the CT side, if they can get the ball rolling, I don't think that should be a worry for them.
Time will tell. A little bit of, oh, he didn't actually take full damage. Sounded like it. I think he did. Lots of util being thrown. Fairly standard at this point. I wonder what Ty's going to do there with AWP. He was looking around B, but he's gone back up. Ramp at the moment. The completely blinded. Techno enters in. He's going to be able to find 2. That's going to be spiraling hang down now. 2x from heaven. Peeks on in towards the vent, able to find the kill, and through the smoke, 2-2 is able to get 1. This is looking like one hell of a comeback into this round. They were dropping the ball. Tiger, he pushes on in and, well, misses his shot there. 1 minute left on the clock. The bomb is rotating down via blitz on towards the B site, now being planted. Archon, the door is closed. Mac 10 and a Galil, not the best of guns here for this situation. But it's also not the worst. Not end of the world, 2x. It's going to be coming down to him. 10 HP, doesn't do him justice. Now, the 1v2. 2-2, pushing on towards site. There's a player above him. He has very little information, and they are not giving him an inch. Flash comes through, but no peek. They're just wasting time here. Perfect place. There we go. The peek comes in, and he is a drop. Blitz doing a fantastic job. That's going to be 6-6. What a fantastic first half. We're going to go into a quick break. We'll see you then.
Don't give up along the way. Don't give up along the way, you know, and cherish the moment. Come on up and just let go. Come on up and just let go. beautiful life. It's a beautiful life, don't you think? It's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life, don't you think? If we go down in history. If we go down in history. If we go down.
We're having a little bit more of a battle in this half. Newhappy, they came out swinging, winning a full eco that gave them this close of a game, 6-6. However, the job has not been completed. We're far from it, actually. They're showing their true colors a little bit more than they did on Overpass. Now, can they potentially push it over the line? This pistol round is going to show us everything that we need to know.
The Mongols now sitting on that CT side. Let's see if they can close it out in a 2-0 fashion as predicted at the start of the day. Or if it's going to go all the way through, Blitz going to be under a lot of pressure. He misses his initial shot as 2X is able to find it. Techno with the trade on spine. And the Senzu from behind picks up one as Techno goes huge. What a play. Hitting the headshots one after another. Techno, the hero that Mongols needed.
A lovely setup that I don't think was even necessarily used and implemented to counter a play like that, but they were really in good place to resist a push coming from main. It seemed like that was going to be a play that was set up to cancel an A aggression. However, as soon as Newhappy meandered their way in and strolled towards main and outside, it's a perfect crossfire. They just switched their directive a little bit, and there's also 9-10 outside. So a lovely set play from Mongols that worked perfectly, and especially considering they all just hit their shots, what more do you want? Now onto an eco. Mongols, the fact they were able to get that last round of the half means they're not evening up the scoreline here, going 7-7. They're going to be taking the lead 6-8 as long as they can win against this eco, which they did have a little bit of trouble beforehand.
Yeah. I think this should be fairly fine. Oh my god, 9-10 is going to get tapped away. He now needs to play defensive, but he is not done. He wants more kills. Please stop. Stop shooting them. Stop. 9-10. You're killing them. I would have liked to actually... The reason for me saying that was actually because Blitz was in a perfect position to farm cash with that MP9. And I kind of like the idea of being able to do that, especially against just Glocks. But nonetheless,
yeah, I agree.
9-10, he wanted to stack up the kills.
It's a small micro play that those small things end up being the difference maker when the game is this close. First gun round. The utmost importance. We've still got an SMG out on Blitz. However, I think the rest of the playing field are on their primary rifles. Now, going to be the outside smokes being propelled. However, Newhappy haven't really conditioned this outside play like Mongols did, so we see a little bit of disrespect being thrown forward. With Blitz actually getting aggressive towards Secret in the meantime, Senzu lurking and skulking around, lines them up, dinks, I think, Tiger through Liang. However, maybe a little bit too aggressive there, because he's going to give away the opener for free.
Use that might just allow them if they decide to push on in here, but 9-10 is sitting up high. He's not sitting on top of Hut, so he's not affected by that mollo. Now, how are Newhappy going to deal with this situation? Have to play it a little bit differently. Senzu, unfortunately, dying very early on, is going to be giving Newhappy the upper hand. Blitz is going to be in a key position. Are they going to check for him? That is going to be the real question. If they don't go down secret, he's going to have to play a little bit of a longer range game with that MP9, but it seems like they are looking to stack down into this position. 1v4 pretty much situation here for this player. Blitz peeking on into this. He finds two. That is huge with an MP9.
Yes, changes everything. Lovely spray transfer, and especially with Mzinho pushing through towards Squeaky. Oh, it's perfect. And they just walk into Techno's clutches. You can see the last two Newhappy players. They were running through towards main. They were thinking that, or they were more focused on Mzinho, who had pushed ramp, actually not Squeaky rather, and they were like, okay, there's going to be maybe no one on the A bomb site. We faked out the B attack. No, they couldn't be any more wrong. Mongolz, lovely ending, and it's really nice that Techno just held his ground, stayed towards that A bomb site, and fortified it aptly enough.
Yeah, honestly, a little bit of an overstep from Newhappy. Played a little bit too confident in the push over towards A.
More complacency than confidence, I think. They were more scared, yeah.
Bit of an amateur hour situation there. Nice swing coming through. Tiger gets deleted.
Mzinho just swings for the fences.
Ooh, 9-10 loses that fight. Scout wins out. Senzu. Oh, I thought he was actually going to end up dying there, but he does stay alive. I want to say... Oh my god, 2-2. From above, top of A main, finds that kill. This is actually turning out to be a little bit more dangerous. It's a 3v3 here. But Senzu looking to try and return to fire. Does take a lot of damage. That scout doing some work. But now, it's all going to be down to 2x. And it's going to be the death from above. AWP from 9-10 that round, so they don't have to worry about picking that up.
I'm not a fan of that round. Like a lot of individualistic fights, like Mzinho against 2 kills, both very isolated. Let's take the secret. Mzinho had a flash. He was outside. Where's the flashbang? Where's the utility usage? Where's the conjunction between these individuals? I think that wasn't the cleanest of rounds. However, they got away with it because they were up against the pistols. But now, this is when the heat intensifies. This is when they're against the AWP. This is when they're up against the full buy. And it's going to be a fast play attack outside with leading the charge. Newhappy charging down towards this B bomb site. They're putting all their eggs in this basket. Yeah, lovely. Already good open onto 9-10. The AWP down secret. Doesn't expect someone to be that quick.
Yeah, Spine doing a good opener there.
Oh.
Nice kill. Oh, Spine going for another one. Unable to connect the shots. Blitz gets the trade off, but not for long. You see 2x find that kill. Now the bomb's going down. This actually comes into what I was wanted to talk about is, you mentioned complacency. And that's actually often what we kind of see in these situations where a team can be quite dominant on the first map. And then going into the second one, they're doing pretty good. And then they get into the mentality where myself and Ari, or Sam, we kind of call it the just get it done, get it over with kind of mentality, where they get into the, okay, we're easily winning this. And so they start making basic mistakes. They don't start covering or respecting their opponents.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's where they fall apart. And that is like a bit of that is a bit of a concern for me for the Mongols. They obviously have got some experienced players, but they also have Senzu and Co who could get carried away with things. So they need to rein it in.
I don't think that round was necessarily one of those. I think that was a round where, honestly, they just get disintegrated by one individual, and I think that's the issue right there. If you have 9-10 in a good position, however, it's just all Spine runs down, good first, good trade with the AWP, and also makes a lot of space for 2x to trade him out when necessary. So I think that's just a round where they get really good trading. And now I was talking about conditioning with the outside smokes. They've finally done that. However, as soon as we were talking about success for the Newhappy side, 9-10 this time isn't the first to die, but the first to deliver the defying blow. And look at this dynamism, already down towards Secret, maneuvering himself around the map so well, so devastatingly. However, Mzinho needs to hold strong, and he does. Forced by the Molotov, Spine into his crosshairs. That's round over. That's 11 for Mongols, unless something truly heroic is brought out.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I have to go with you. Wasn't really an issue with complacency in the previous round, but it was a potential going forward if they didn't rein things
100%,
in.
100%.
There we go. They were able to actually do exactly that. 9-10, getting that initial AWP shot off, dropping down in towards vents, able to get that rotation on in. And honestly, thanks to the damage from Blitz on outside, it caused a bit of a distraction for Spine, who dropped down and got absolutely obliterated by 9-10 with that flick. Whereas he should have been hurt. He scoped in as he was running down.
Just a lot of noise. I think Spine was also running, so it's one of those things where just like the little small sound cues maybe go awry. But honestly, I just don't think I'd ever expect 910 to be there, because like I think it was a matter of 10 seconds of he gets that kill door and is instantly bam down towards Secret. What I'm not a huge fan of, and I guess it worked, is that like imagine if Spine had support, there would have been a trade. 910 put himself in a very aggro position, and that could have been to his downfall. However, I guess he just gets a little bit lucky that Spine was by himself. A little bit okay, it's not bad from 2x. Like he gets some exits. They were trying to block him in, and they were trying to barricade him, his exit. He does save. They do lose 2 players, but they will be able to purchase up because they do have 3 remaining. It's the old gospel: 3 can buy 2, but 2 can't buy 3. And MongolZ have 3 players alive. And now if they win this, they're going to be on match and series points. And it's going to be 1900 loss for Newhappy, or 24 at a max, which, as we can already understand, is simply not enough. So, do or die. This is it.
Yeah, if they get the bomb down, a couple of kills on a few of the players, they might be able to fly into it, but it's going to be difficult. Techno, good for 1.
Okay.
We're going to be seeing 2x find 2 kills. He was a little bit annoyed from the last game, and okay,
he killed himself!
He took a large fall and didn't survive on the other side. Mzinho tries his best, but unable to get the kill. 910 trying his best, drops down like Batman, but unfortunately falls flat on his face.
It was a valiant attempt, I can't lie. It was done in honor. But he had his USP out, so I think there was the information that 2x was like literally minus HP. But he wasn't. He was on like 30 HP, shockingly enough. What a wild and wacky round. Like 2x takes an aggressive fight towards Hut and somehow wins out both his duels. In the meantime, you would like opening kills towards ramp outside for the MongolZ, but then just the A bomb site crashed down. Now it's their time to be on in a position with economical difficulties. You see 5-7s, MP9s, M4s with no armor, and already a man advantage for Newhappy. So if they win this, it's gonna be 9 eco round, 10. MongolZ will only have a 1-round lead, and this is getting spicy now.
Yeah, the economy is not in a great position for the MongolZ. If 910 can open trade off and get this kill, it could be big, but 2-2 takes down Mzinho. Now Techno and Senzu and 910 going huge. It's going to be the 5-7 to answer the question for their squad, but instead Techno does steal away that kill from 910. But they've been able to recover an AWP into this and an AK. That is pretty much what they needed there. The economy isn't great for Newhappy, and they have to force into it no matter what.
Yeah, what a round from 910. There was a really nice bait and switch from him over towards credit card, and he was calling to Mzinho. He was like, "Don't die, just survive. I've got them." And I think he actually dies from like a little bit more a deeper angle outside, and he'd aggressed towards like the red box. And I think that was a very unnecessary play for him. But 910, he catches them off by surprise, and Techno as well with a double, really well done. And this could be it. This could be the final dance for the Newhappy squad. However, we have just seen a double tag from the scouts. Techno just walked into it, and Blitz got tagged straight from the beginning. So I don't know. This is a round where they've got the man advantage. Tiger's already died, who was wielding the scout. It's a 4 versus 5. They have 2 players that are below half HP. This is not unwinnable for Newhappy. There's a chance, but it's going to be very difficult, Tom. But if it isn't, they're going to be sent to the lower bracket, and MongolZ will be looking to fight up against the winner of Atox or Tyloo.
The match is currently sitting 8-0 on Vertigo.
Oh, okay. So we're back to normality for Tyloo on that side.
Yeah. You know what? On Anubis, it being a closer match kind of makes sense.
It's Atox map pick.
Yeah. I think so. There we go. Well, anyway, back to this. Newhappy trying to clutch.
I love this.
The straws. 910. He looks away. Flicks on in. Gets a collat. Headshot to body. Peeking again. He's hungry for more, but he misses the chance. He has to survive this. He spots out 2-2. He flicks in. Doesn't get the shot. Now Hang. He's pushing in here. He catches Senzu off guard. 2-2 almost. Getting that kill, that would have been huge. But no, now the hang left over in a 1v3. Can't quite pick up the pieces. What an end to that series. GG, well played. Wow, okay. I had no idea where that was going at the end.
I saw them line up a little bit for 9-10 as well there. I was like, okay,